Hi Libra, this is your August 26th through September 1st weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Spread number 3 will be love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Libra, and I hope you're sitting down. I hope you're ready for this. All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Wands. Then we have Death, clarified by the Page of Cups. We also have the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, or absolutely any zodiac sign. So here's the deal, Libra. This is going to change your life completely. Think of this week as a beginning of a new chapter of your life. It's like a sunrise of a brand spanking new day of your life. It's definitely a sunrise. Let me jump the gun real quick before I forget. I'm super excited to say this, right? If you take a closer look at the Death card, on the right side of the Death card, I know you can barely see it. You can Google Death and take a closer look. On the right side of the Death card, in the middle, there's sun coming up. It's sunrise. If you take a closer look at the Fool card, the first card in the potential outcome, there is the sun in the right upper corner of the Fool cards. So I think we're looking at the same sun, but it's in the potential outcome, it's already way up. This is in the middle of the day. Death card represents morning. The potential outcome is a new day. All right, and here's why I think that the person entering your life right from the get-go, out the gate, they're gonna make you a very serious offer with that Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Wands. Perhaps you never got a serious offer like this in your life before, right? This person is not joking around. They're not fooling around. They're gonna offer you a long-term relationship out the gate, right away, from the get-go. The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded, the most long-term oriented, and the most financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights. And this is how they're coming in. This is their intention. Right? Even before they ask you out, or before a second or third date, they will already know that you're the one, Libra, because they made up their mind. The Three of Wands clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and there is no turning back after that. So this is their intention. They know what they want, and they're going to tell you. Not only are they're not just going to talk the talk, they're going to walk the walk with that Knight of Pentacles, right? So here comes that Death card clarified by the Page of Cups. Death could simply be a Scorpio you're dealing with. Death is a Scorpio major arcana card, but Death is a card of a transformation. It's a card of an ending, but at the same time, it is a card of a new beginning. In some tarot decks, the Death card is not only called the Death card, it's called Death and Rebirth. Rebirth. The Page of Cups clarifying it is an invitation to spend the rest of your lives together. That's what I think that Page of Cups says. But in reality, yeah, it's a date where they're going to invite you to go somewhere, right? And again, it could be like a second or third date, and that's when they're gonna offer you to get really, really serious. The Chariot in the middle could be a Cancer you're dealing with. The Chariot is a very powerful card, just like the Death card. Both of those two are major arcana cards, by the way, right? So the Chariot is a card of moving forward and not looking back. Moving forward and not looking back. The Chariot is also a card of victory, success. It's a card of a triumph. It could be literally a card of going somewhere, moving. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, and I think this is where you finally start showing up. The Ace of Swords is most likely your ace, right? Because the Queen of Swords right next to the deck in a potential outcome, right? You see that Queen of Swords? That's you. I think it's a reasonable assumption to say that's you. And as you can probably see, the Queen of Swords is holding up a sword, and I believe the sword in the Ace of Swords is that same sword. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. It's one of the yes cards in the tarot deck, Libra. It's a card of clarity. It's a card of a new beginning, right? And it's a card of somebody who is very decisive. So in the potential outcome, besides the Queen of Swords, we also have the Fool that we already briefly mentioned, and the Nine of Cups. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing, but the Fool is a card of taking a risk, taking a leap of faith with this person. But I think you're going to do it if you want to, not because you're reckless, but because you will recognize that this offer is serious, this person means business, right? This person, yeah, hence all those cards we just talked about in the main spread on the left. And I don't think you're going to regret it. The Nine of Cups in the middle, right there, is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. And I believe that's also you in that Nine of Cups, completely satisfied and fulfilled. Okay? If you're dealing with a Virgo, perhaps it has something to do with their birthday. We just started Virgo birthday season, right? Maybe they're doing it around their birthday or something like that. If it's not a Virgo, don't worry about it. It's still a very serious offer. All right, Libra? Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Libra, this spread is for you. We have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I gotta be honest with you, Libra, it's not gonna be an easy week. You and maybe your person, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband or wife, you're gonna be busy at work. Or both of you are going to be busy. It's going to be hard to maintain the work-life balance, all right? But perhaps the good news is that you're going to make some extra money, because I will do the work, business, and finances spread separately as advertised in the beginning of this video. But this spread has something to do with a lot of work. All right, the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of work, business, and finances, right? The Six of Pentacles sort of in the middle could be a card of money, right? And it's also a card of balance, it's a card of equal give and take, but in this case, I think this is you kind of trying to, spend time at work, but at the same time spend time with family. Right? It's that work-life balance type of a deal that I was just talking about. Surrounding that Six of Pentacles are the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So it's not going to be easy. The Ten of Wands is a card of a struggle. It is a card of something that's taking a toll on us. It is a card of a lot of responsibilities. The Nine of Wands, the first card that came out, perhaps somebody's going to message you, right? And you're going to tell them, you know what? No, I'm busy this whole week. Okay, I can't go, I can't do this because I've got so much on my plate. But the good news, I guess, like I said, you could be making some extra cash, or the good news is that it's just 1 week. It's just 1 week, Libra, right? And there is no major arcana cards on the table. There is no major. So yeah, this week will pass. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Cups, the Five of Swords, the World, and the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So this King of Cups is going to show back up. And you're going to be like, really? What are you doing here? It's done. It's over. Why bother? Why are you beating the dead horse? Because in your mind, this saga is over. All right, and it has been over perhaps for a long time. Maybe it's Mercury is still a little bit in retrograde this week, alongside 3 other planets. We got 4 planets in retrograde concurrently right now, so maybe it's finally getting to them. Anyway, yeah, the King of Cups is most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but the next card after them that came out is the Five of Swords, and this is you shutting the door into this person's face. And you may tell a few things that they're not going to appreciate, that they're not going to like. Because it's never pretty with the Five of Swords, right? The World, right next to the deck, it's a card of an ending. It's over. The Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck could be interpreted as a card of you remaining closed off. You remaining completely detached from this King of Cups. Alright, so yeah, it's between the King of Cups and Mercury retrograde. Don't bring me back into this equation. That's how you may tell. That's what you may tell them. Right? It's done, it's over, don't bother me. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Libra, this week. We have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, another Libra, or Aquarius. I think the King of Swords is either you, Libra, or perhaps a fellow air sign. Right? So you could be embracing the energy of this King of Swords. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And you're not taken prisoners this week. No, you're not. You are ready to fight until you win. And perhaps you realize that everything is at stake. Something big, something major is at stake, even though we don't have any major arcana cards. But you know you must win. You must win this week, Libra. Or this King of Swords could be like a lawyer who is going to be fighting on your behalf. Alright? But the Five of Swords with the Six of Pentacles, yeah, it's never pretty with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of like a victory at any cost. That's one way to interpret the Five of Swords. A victory at any cost. Right? We got the Knight of Swords here, the Ace of Swords. These are very sharp objects. And I think those objects, those swords either belong to you or maybe a lawyer who is fighting on your behalf, Libra. Alright? The Six of Pentacles, by the way, clarifying that Five of Swords, it always reminds me of you. Because the person standing up, standing in the middle, is holding up scales, and we all know that scales are all about Libra. Right? The Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of waiting. So maybe you're going to get into this fight, and you're going to then wait what happens after that. Right? But again, it's like you're definitely fighting for something. Or somebody's fighting on your behalf, Libra. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Libra. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Chariot, and we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the first spread, the new love spread, Libra. I'm just being honest. We have quite a few repeating cards. So perhaps what you're not expecting, as I've mentioned during the first spread, your life will never be the same. Yeah, this person is coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. This is as serious as it gets. It really does. It really is as serious as it gets, right? You see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle. That's exactly the pentacle we're looking at in the Ace of Pentacles. In the Ace of Pentacles, it's like we're zooming in on that pentacle. The Fool on the bottom of the deck, yeah, this is you taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith. Maybe for some of you, if you're struggling financially right now, this person may help you financially. Or this is how the two of you meet, through finances in some shape or form. And that's how it all starts for some of you, right? Because the Five of Pentacles, the first card that came out, it could be a card of not, struggling financially, pretty much. It's also a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling sad, feeling miserable, lonely. And right after that Five of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So that's like a major turnaround, major shift. Alright, the Chariot is also here. It's a card of victory and success, moving forward. It's all good. What you're not expecting is your life undergoing a complete transformation, Libra, this week. That's what you're not expecting. Alright, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week.